guys, today I'm continuing my Blu-ray DVD collection and this will be part 3. So in this part I'll be doing these 3 columns, this one here, this one and this one. So like the other parts, these aren't in any order, so the TV shows and films. So the first one, I managed to get the box set of Babylon 5. I haven't opened it yet. I haven't watched much Babylon 5. I watched the first season years ago, and I've heard that it's supposed to be brilliant. So it'll be interesting seeing if it's as good as people say. That's Babylon 5. This is an interesting one, a steel tin of the Roger Moore Bond films, all 7 that he did. So I've already got all the Bond films on Blu-ray. I got this years ago. I was going to get the Sean Connery one as well, but I never got round to getting that one. Well, it's a lovely lovely tin case. Then of course Starsky and Hutch, complete season, all 4 seasons of the show, 20 discs. So that's actually a really good show. I've done a few episodes on the channel already. Really fun show. It was really popular in the 70s. Got the box set of V. That's a great show. So that comes off and you've got all the seasons. Pretty nice. Great show. I particularly like Jane Badler in it. She was a great villain. Then I've got the TV show The Incredible Hulk. It did 5 seasons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it did 3 like TV movies afterwards. So in this disc you get The Incredible Hulk Returns and The Trial of the Incredible Hulk, and then this disc's The Death of the Incredible Hulk. So them 3 came after the show finished. So it's a great show actually. It makes a change having like a show more realistic, based on acting and storylines, instead of just cartoony CGI and action sequences. So I appreciate this show more now than I did at the time. At the time I wanted to say sort of like comic book Hulk, but the Hulk in this show is a bit more realistic, if you could say that. So quite a good show actually. So that's the Incredible Hulk show from the 70s. I would love to get the Spider-Man TV show that they did around that time. It's not out yet though, but I'd love to get that. Also randomly got Hulk. I forget which year it came out, which the Hulk looked a bit weird, CGI, but still a reasonably good film. I'll just move this column forward. Right. UFO. I'll have to cover this TV show. I've heard good things about it. So that'll be a fun one. This is an interesting one, Shadows, the complete series. I remember watching this as a kid and being like quite impressed by it. Although I knew at the time that it was like a children's show, but it did have some spooky bits to it. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing that again. Another show, The Haunting of Hill House. I haven't seen this. I've heard it's pretty good. If it's anything like the Haunting from 1963, it'll be brilliant. Because The Haunting's probably my favourite horror film. So that looks good. I like the cover, where her eyes are windows of the house. Quite a striking cover, that. This show, Shadows of Fire, I've never seen it. In fact, first time I heard about it. But I bought it anyway. It might be quite good. I'll give it a try. It's an anthology show. The Frighteners. So if you've seen me review of a show called Tales of Unease, this was done after it. 13 episodes. I've never seen it, so I don't know what it's like, but it should be fun. Then I've got Shalk and the Painter from the BBC. And if you've seen any BBC ghost stories, I've done a few on the channel. This is similar to that style. So I've seen it, it's quite good actually. Very atmospheric. Speaking of ghost stories, this is the more recent ghost stories that the BBC have done. So a bit hit and miss, but it's still worth getting. What's this? Oh, this is the TV show, The Planet of the Apes. I forgot I had this. I haven't opened it yet. I remember watching it as a kid. So it'll be interesting seeing what it's actually like. I've heard that some of the stories are a bit wishy-washy. It's not a patch off the movies. But it'll be interesting watching it and seeing what it's like. This is interesting. Armchair Thriller. The complete series, 11 discs. And I remember one in particular, Quiet as a Nun. There we are there, Quiet as a Nun. Being really good. So if I do a review of this show, I'll probably do Quiet as a Nun, because it's excellent. This is random. Rise and Damp. Complete series plus the movie. So that should be fun. It's a bit un-PC, but who cares about that? As long as it's funny. Next, Mystery and Imagination. This will be really good. So there's like stories that they did, like Frankenstein, Dracula, Suicide Club, Sweeney Todd, etc. So this should be really interesting to watch. It'll be cheaply made, sets and stuff, but the stories should be pretty good. Another BBC ghost story type of thing is Supernatural. Series of stories. Now, I think the link, because in Supernatural that it's someone telling a story to a group of people. So that's like the link, and that's how they're linked. So there's some really good guest stars, if you can say. Denholm Elliott, Billy Whitelaw, Jeremy Brett. So that should be, it looks a really scary type of show, that. My sort of thing. Chiller. Can't really remember much of this one. I think it came out in the 90s, I believe. So it might be good. It's an anthology show. It's interesting what comes out. This is Quatermass Experiment, Quatermass 2 and Quatermass in the Pit. All three stories. But it's what the BBC did years and years ago. So I've covered the movies from Hammer, so it'd be interesting doing like comparing what the television versions are like. This is interesting, the Champions, 9-disc set, all the episodes from Network. It's pity Networks stopped bringing DVDs out now, closed down, but they did some brilliant sets. So that's the Champions, where these three have special powers. Got a couple of discs of Columbo, so I'm thinking of getting all of them, because it is a good show. Some brilliant guest stars. You get people like William Shatner, Patrick McGowan. Right, we're getting on to some comedy shows. The Royal Family can play collection. Really funny. Some mothers do have them. This is a good one. The Complete Steptoe Son. Great show. Nice big box set. Haven't opened that. Fawlty Towers. A lot of people love this show. This is a good one that I've got. Afterlife. So I think there's 2 seasons of it. So it's about this medium who sees ghosts and talks to them and stuff. And it's like done in a serious way. So quite scary stuff actually. This Going Straight, the sequel to Porridge, where he gets out of prison. I remember watching it. It's been years since I've seen it though, so it'll be cool watching that. There's the film of Porridge. It's a really good film actually. Bottom. Rick Mayall's brilliant. Especially like him in The Young Ones, but I think Bottom's even better. What's this? Dad's Army the movie. It's interesting that a lot of these comedy shows, they always ended up making a movie. So this is the version of Dad's Army movie. Right, let's see column 2 now. Right, we have to go through these. Jaws, your favourite film of all time. And look out for a review coming soon. For the 50th anniversary. I've missed the actual date, but I'll try and get the review done by the end of the month, hopefully. Then of course I've got the Friday the 13th. There's 8 movies in this. It's not all the movies, but it's kind of the older ones. So I'm thinking of every Friday the 13th doing a review. I've done the first film so far. Then Vampire Circus, which I haven't reviewed yet. It's a Hammer classic. So that'll be up for review shortly. House of Wax I've reviewed with Vincent Price. Great little film that. Put Price on the map. This is an interesting one. Version of Dracula with Jack Palance. It looks like what you'd imagine Dracula looks like. I remember watching it though and being a bit disappointed years ago, so I'll have to re-watch it sometime. These are all out of order, of course. This is a David Cronenberg film, Naked Lunch. Very weird film, that. got a Vincent Price collection here. So you've got Tales of Terror, Twice Told Tales, The Abominable Dr. Phibes, Dr. Phibes Rises Again, Theatre of Blood, Madhouse, Witchfinder General, and Vincent Price collection of discs of horror. I don't know what that is, documentary maybe. So there's a good selection of his films. Here's another collection of films from Hammer. You've got The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, Scream of Fear, The Two Faces of Dr. Jekyll and The Gorgon, The Return of the Living Dead. I love zombie films, and this is actually sort of like a comedy horror film, but it's got some good special effects actually. It's one of my favourites. I really enjoy this one. The Beyond from Lucio Fulci, and this could possibly be one of his best films, maybe this and Zombie Flesh Eaters. I do like The Beyond. Really good. He made some brilliant zombie films. What's this? The Original Ring in The Hills of Eyes. That's a interesting double bill. Two good films. Here's a great film, Psychomania, from the 70s, where these bikers kill themselves and come back from the dead. Great film. "28 Weeks Later." So this is like part 2. I'm looking forward to watching 28 Years Later, the film that's just come out. Like I say, I love zombie films. Die, Die, My Darling. Oh, this is a Hammer film under a different title though. Lucio Fulci film, The House by the Cemetery. Like you see, I love zombie films. Also I like comedies, and this is a really good one, With Neil and I. Paul McGann looks really young. Really funny there, they're both alcoholic actors who were struggling. Some great lines. Dario Argento, Lamberto Bava, Demons. That's a good one. Woody Allen. Actually, I really like his films, and this is a funny one. Played against Diane Keaton's in. So he's obsessed with Casablanca. Totally weird. Next, we have Christopher Nolan's films. So you've got Following, Memento, Insomnia, the 3 Dark Knight films, The Prestige, the 3rd Dark Knight film, Inception, Interstellar, Dunkirk, Tenet, and Oppenheimer. There's only Tenet that I had problems with. I really like his other ones. He's a great director. So that's all his films on Blu-ray. I'll have to start reviewing some of them. The only one I've done so far is Insomnia. Oh, and I've done Tenet as well, so there's 2 I've done. So that's Christopher Nolan films. We've got the James Bond collection on Blu-ray. Then of course the Carry On films. All 30 Carry On films. Nice box set of them. And of course Carry On Columbus, it's not in the box set. It's a bit of a power film though, that one. The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. Dario Argento. Great film. Like his first film. Excellent. This one I haven't seen. Ice Cold in Alex. So I'll have to watch this one sometime. I've heard it's really good. Next, the Planet of the Apes movies. There's only one I haven't done yet. Battle for the Planet of the Apes. And then I'll rank all 5. Great set of films. What's this? The Hungover Games. I haven't even heard of that. I don't know why I've got that. Must be a piss take of the Hunger Games. The Forever Purge. So, in one of my past videos I did the Purge films and wondered if there was any more of them. So I take it this follows on from them. So there must be about 5 Purge films. The Man Who Would Be King. Believe it or not, I haven't seen this film yet. Sean Connery and Michael Caine are supposed to be brilliant in it. But it's excellent, that film. I've got the Val Lewton collection. So we've got Cat People, The Curse of the Cat People, I Walked with a Zombie, The Body Snatcher, Isle of the Dead, Bedlam, The Leopard Man, The Ghost Ship, The Seventh Victim, and Shadows in the Dark, The Val Lewton Legacy, which will be a documentary about them. So it's a bit battered, the box set, but I really like these films. They're very atmospheric, very subtle. So subtle now it happens. Ghost Stories. It's a lot like an Amicus film, where there's different stories. I remember it being fun. Pretty good film for a Bond film. I've got a Clint Eastwood film here, Cry Macho. Haven't seen it. So it should be alright. This box set's one of my favourites. It's got 30 films in the set. It's all Universal films. So you've got all the Frankenstein films, the Dracula films, the Wolfman films, the Invisible Man films, the Mummy films, the Creature from the Black Lagoon films, and you've even got Phantom of the Opera. What a box set. Excellent. That's the back of the box. Wow, it's even got the, I didn't even realise, got the Abbott and Costello films. Wow. Excellent box set that. And they've got extras. That's one of my favourites. What else have we got? We've got Figure is the Key. I got this because people were saying it's a good film. I haven't watched it yet. Susie Kendall's in. So it's a thriller. Dead of Night. It's 3 episodes remaining. The Exorcism, Return Flight, and A Woman Sobbing. So I'll review this sometime. This is bloody scary. The Woman in Black. The old version from the, I think it's the 70s. A really creepy scene where she comes out from a wall screaming. The Day the Earth Caught Fire. I love the ending of that. When I review it, I'll explain why. Great ending. The Man Who Fell to Earth, David Bowie. Excellent film. Boy, he was actually a really good actor. Like, he's more noted for his singing, of course, but the films I've seen him in, I thought he was excellent. Dracula Reborn. I'm not sure if I've seen that yet. Donnie Darko, that's a totally weird film, that. You can't get much weirder than that. The Fifth Element. And The Wizard of Oz, which I'll do Christmas time, I think. Classic film. Right, this is Star Trek. Really strange box sets they're in. It's season 2. Did 3 seasons. Easily the best season's the first one. And actually the 3rd season, although there's like a lot of bad episodes, there's actually quite a few good ones as well. And the 2nd season's pretty consistent, average. So, great show, groundbreaking stuff. Sit on the Edge of Forever, classic episode. There's so many good ones. One of the best shows ever. Then, this massive box, it's all the movies. So, should I take the top off? Yeah, go on. Doing it one-handed. There you go. It's all the movies. Oh, I actually love the movies. So this strange box set in the shape of a coffin. It's got Amicus films in, Dr. Terror's House of Horrors, The House That Dripped Blood, Now the Screaming Starts, The Beast Must Die, and Asylum. The Hammer Collection. Loads of brilliant horror films in. So you get a booklet. I forget how many films are in, but they're pretty good. I'll not go through all the films. Well, I better, because I want to know what I've got. Right, so there's Shay, The Nanny, Dracula Prince of Darkness, The Plague of the Zombies, Rasputin the Mad Monk, The Reptile, The Witches, 1,000,000 years BC, The Viking Queen, Frankenstein Created Woman, Quatermass in the Pit, Vengeance of Shay, The Devil Rides Out, Prehistoric Woman, Scars of Dracula, Horror of Frankenstein, Blood from the Mummy's Tomb, Straight Until Morning, Fear in the Night, Demons of the Mind, and finally To the Devil a Daughter. But some of these films I've already got, so like Blu-rays and stuff, but at the time that was a great box set. It's still good. Right, let's see if I can speed through these. Dario Argento's opera. I think that was his last great film. From 1989, I think. Or was it 87? Last great film. The Man with X-Ray Eyes. American International Picture, Roger Corman. Probably his best film. Hell of an ending. Really great film, that. Real Millard. Paranormal Activity, I've already got the box set, so I'll get rid of that one. Dario Argento, Do You Like Hitchcock? But the film's not too good. But it's interesting though. I think it's about a guy who's a fan of Hitchcock. He's watching someone. David Cronenberg's Dead Ringers. That's a weird film, that, about twins. The Grudge 2. Vincent Price, Comedy of Terrors. Great cast. Boris Karloff, Peter Lorre. What have we got here? Star Trek movie, the new one. Star Trek Into Darkness. Star Trek Beyond. I think that's the last film they've made so far. Got a Clint Eastwood box set. It's in here. The Beguiled, Brazy, Coogan's Bluff, Igor Sanction, I Planes Drifter, Joe Cade, Play Misty for Me, and 2 Meals for Sister Sarah. There's the nice covers of the films. It's actually a good box set, that. I like a lot of these films. The Beguiled's excellent. And High Plains Drifter. And of course Play Misty for Me, one of his very best. Right, nearly finished. We've got the Psycho collection, 1 to 4. I've already reviewed the first 2, so next one will be Psycho 3 I'll review. David Cronenberg's Rebirth. It's quite good, that, actually, good film. This is one of my favourites, Reanimator. Really funny, and the effects really gory at times. Brilliant effects for the time. Excellent film. I've only seen this one once Upon a Time in the West. Charles Bronson and Henry Fonda. Spaghetti Western. The Living Dead at the Manchester Morgue. Like I say, I love zombie films, and this is a good one. Oh, the 2 Count Yorga films, excellent. Count Yorga Vampire and The Return of Count Yorga. I think The Return of Count Yorga is the best one. Robert Quarry's excellent. Taste the Blood of Dracula, I've reviewed. One of the best Dracula films. Another one from Hammer, Beyond the Rave. This is what started it off again. Different episodes were put on the internet, made into like a film. So I'll have to watch it again. I can't really remember what I thought of it. Shit. Another double bill, Oblong Box and Scream and Scream Again. I've reviewed Scream and Scream Again. Both Vincent Price. What's this? Day of the Dead? But that's the remake of Day of the Dead, which I haven't seen. Nearly finished. Icons of Adventure. This is a Hammer film collection. The Pirates of Blood River, The Devil Ship Pirates, The Stranglers of Bombay, and The Terror of the Tongues. There's Roger Moore. This is the title's foreign, but it's really The Naked Face, where he plays a psychiatrist. And it's actually a good film. It's a totally different type of film that we used to see in him in. Like, proved he was a good actor. The Return of the Living Dead 3. I've got the second one as well somewhere. It's quite good, that, actually. Dario Argento's Phantom of the Opera, which I didn't like. Here's your Argento's in. Good example of how he's gone downhill. The Others, Nicole Kidman. It's quite good, actually, for a modern horror film. Von Nish. The Hustler with Paul Newman. About Paul. Actually prefer The Colour of Money, the sequel. David Cronenberg's Crash. It was hell on when this came out. About people getting turned on with car crashes. Torture Garden, an Amicus film. Always fun to watch, different stories. Casino, Martin Scorsese, Robert De Niro, Sharon Stone, Joe Pesci. Very good. Not as good as Goodfellas. It's a bit long, but great film. We've got that Exorcist anthology. Dominion the sequel, The Exorcist the beginning, The Exorcist 2 the Heretic, Exorcist 3. I only really liked The Exorcist and Exorcist 3. I always drop the bollocks when they do an Exorcist film. Clash of the Titans. Brilliant film, lovely effects. The Tim Burton Planet of the Apes. Which, it's not a patch on the older films. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which is a bit better. This I haven't seen, Dark Water. And last, The Raven, with Bela Lugosi and Boris Karloff. I prefer The Black Cat with them two in, but this is pretty good as well. So, that's all of that, part 3 done. So in part 4, I'll go through 4 columns. So expect a longer video. And the last one, these 4. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. It's probably a long one. Bye everybody, bye. Bye.